Hi, I'm going to be going over 5 things that everyone that wants to go to Woodsworth College should know. I just finished my first year at UofT. I was at Woodsworth College. There is some things that I wish I knew beforehand, like before starting UofT and staying at Woodsworth Residence, but that's why I'm making this video. Before I started at UofT, I couldn't really find a lot of information from students who had already had experience at Woodsworth. So I'm making this video because I want to kind of inform everybody about what they could expect going into Woodsworth and really just things that you should know before you start. One of the biggest things that you should know is that there's no meal plan. You can buy a meal plan for another residence, but Woodsworth does not have a dining hall that you can actually go and eat at. So you have to make your own food, you have to buy your own food. Personally, I liked that. That was one of the reasons that I picked Woodsworth, because I didn't want a meal plan. I wanted to have the freedom to kind of eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have to like get out of my suite. And I know other people that I met in my first year that really didn't like it because there was like a lack of a community at other colleges. Everybody would go to the dining hall and you would see everybody. So that's something that you don't get at Woodsworth, but I think that if you kind of want independence and you want to cook for yourself and have food whenever and wherever you want, I think that Woodsworth is probably the best option. So the second thing you should know if you're thinking of going to Woodsworth Residence is that the style of the residence is different than like your typical dorm. So it's not a dorm style where you're sharing a room with a roommate where you have like 2 beds and 2 desks and like you're sharing that space. It's a suite style. So you have your own room and then you have suite mates which have their own rooms. You share a bathroom with your suite mates and you share a common area. For mine, there was 4 people and we had 2 bathrooms, so I shared the bathroom with one other girl. For me, the meal plan and like the suite style of the room was why I really wanted to go to the Woodsworth Residence. So if you're looking for that, I think that Woodsworth is probably one of the best residence options for you. So the third thing that you should know about the Woodsworth Residence is the sense of community that you have. The dawn on my floor was really amazing, and my suite mates were really great too. There was so many people, like there's 17 floors, so like you're bound to run into people and make friends. Most of the friends that I made from Woodsworth were my suite mates, just because I didn't really see a lot of other people in the building. I would run into people in the elevators here and there, but because the elevators were so slow and I was on the 2nd floor, I usually just walked down. It probably takes a little bit longer to meet people because there's so many floors and no dining hall. So the fourth thing that you should know about the Woodsworth Residence is the location. The location for me is amazing. In my opinion, I think that the Woodsworth Residence location is the best location of all the colleges, but that's just my opinion. It's on the corner of Bloor and St. George. It is at the corner of campus, so you kind of have to take the subway or walk a bit to get around. So if you come out of the residence, to your right, there's Varsity Stadium, and there's also one of UofT's gyms, so that was really convenient. There's also a gym on the 2nd floor of Woodsworth, which is also great if you don't want to leave the residence. There's also a grocery store and tons of places to eat, lots of places to get coffee. So the location of the residence is like literally like 2 minutes from Yorkville. Another really great thing about the location of Woodsworth is that it's right outside the St. George subway station, so if you need to get anywhere by subway, you don't have to walk too far to get there. So the last thing you should know about the Woodsworth Residence is the rooms. The rooms are actually not as small as I thought. There's a bed, the desk, the chair, there's 2 lights, there's a bookshelf, and then the closet's pretty spacious. I was able to rearrange my room, so I put the bed in the center. I really thought it kind of opened up the room and made it really spacious. The windows are also really big, so you get a lot of natural light. I was on the 2nd floor, so I didn't get the best view, but I had a view of the courtyard, which was still great because I got to see like lots of animals and nature, and there's really big trees, so that's great. Also, the bathrooms are pretty big. I shared it with one girl in my suite. You don't need to have like a shower caddy. You get to just leave all your stuff there because you're only sharing it with 1 or 2 other people. One other thing I should note is that there are people that come in and clean your suite once a week. They don't clean your own individual room, but they do clean the bathrooms, the common space, the hallway, and the kitchen. And it wasn't just like a quick like once over, it was like a deep clean, which was really great in the winter because of like the slush and the snow. So those are 5 main things that I think everybody should know before considering going to Woodsworth College Residence. Although it was online, I was still able to make lots of friends and have a really great first year experience. So that's all for this video. I really hope that this helped somebody make a decision about Woodsworth. I really wish like I had some sort of video that I could refer back to when I was choosing my residences. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.